What's up, real ones? Welcome to Let's View It. And in this video, I got a crazy ass mom that decided to go on TikTok to threaten all the boys that make fun of her fat daughter, that she told her fat daughter to punch them in the face. Now, before I share my expert opinion about this, let's watch the video so you already know. Let's view it.
I gave my daughter permission to punch little boys that call her fat in the face this year. So if you're a boy mom,
maybe your fat daughter should punch you in your fat face. Sorry, I started too soon. Let me start this over.
I gave my daughter permission to punch little boys that call her fat in the face this year. So if you're a boy mom, I just want to let you guys know that I'm not handling what I did last year. Last year, she spent many times crying and being upset about what little boys told her. Boy moms, if you're not teaching your boys to be respectful towards little girls and their bodies, this year, my daughter's punching them in the face. Just so you know.
Well, maybe you should tell your fat daughter to punch you in your fat face. Anytime I see a fat kid, I instantly get irritated at the parents. I'm mad at the parents because you do realize the parents are the ones that gotta feed their kids. They're the ones that gotta buy the food, cook the food, and give it to the kids. Yeah, sure, they could sneak a cookie or a cupcake at school, or maybe a birthday party or two, but that ain't gonna make them blow up like the Hindenburg blimp. And really, what's the excuse? Yeah, I get it. It's hard for someone to eat salad every single day. But how is it hard to make someone else eat salad every single day? And these fat parents making fat kids don't realize the problems you're gaining for your kids in the future. You're giving bullies extra material on your own kid. And one day, maybe your daughter might want to date boys, but now she's the fat girl. Or maybe she sees a cute outfit, but she can't wear it because she's a fat girl. Or maybe she wants to play a sport, but it's too hard. Why? Because she's the fat girl, and now she's getting unhappy, and one day she's gonna want to lose that weight, and all you did was give her an uphill battle to climb. Congratulations, fat mom. Oh, what are you gonna do? Come punch me in my face? It's cool if you want to be fat, but why make your kids fat? That I don't get. Let them choose to be fat later in life. Now, let me talk about the message that she's sending her daughter, and it's not a good one. First of all, obviously, we shouldn't tell anyone to punch people in their face unless it's in self-defense. But never, ever, ever, ever encourage girls to fight guys. There is nothing positive that's going to come from that. And in fact, all you're doing is setting up your daughter to be hurt real bad one day. Now, let me tell you about my personal experience. So at the time, my daughter was in 5th grade. So she was like 10 or something like that. And there were these boys that called her the N-word. One was white, one was Mexican and fat. And he could thank his fat parents for that. Anyways, one day I picked my daughter up from school. She gets in the car and she seems really upset. And she's like, I want to change schools. And I'm like, why? And she's like, well, I was called the N-word at school today. So instantly, obviously, I got really pissed off as a father because she told me it was boys, secondly, so it made me even more pissed. So I'm like, well, what'd you do? Did you say something back? You should have punched him right in their face. And she's like, you wouldn't have got mad at me if I punched him right in their face? And I'm like, hell no, I wouldn't be mad if you punched him right in their face. I bet they wouldn't call you the N-word anymore. And everyone that saw you punch him in the face ain't gonna mess with you either. So now she's feeling my words. She's getting pumped up and confident. Now, just to tell this part, my daughter is pretty tall and athletic. And obviously they're 10-year-olds, so puberty hasn't kicked in. So the disadvantage isn't fully there, if you know what I mean. Because obviously boys are stronger than girls. But she probably could whop the hell out of one of those boys' faces and they would just start crying. They're 10. So anyway, she's feeding off of what I'm saying and she wants to do this. Now, as the day goes on and I get a little less mad and I rethink everything, I'm like, I need to tell her not to do this. Because obviously, if I make my daughter believe she can fight boys just because they called her a name or whatever, one day a boy is actually gonna hurt her. At some point, because she's gonna believe this is how she can handle these confrontations. And at some point, boys become teenagers, teenagers become men, and all that's gonna happen is one day my daughter will try to fight a man and lose severely. So I decided to go back and talk to her. And when I go back to talk to her, she had my weightlifting gloves, without the fingers on them. And she put them on and she's fitting them on and she's like punching her hand, getting ready to do this the next day. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe this is a bad idea and you shouldn't do this because I don't want you to get hurt. And she's like, nah, it's too late now. You told me I can do it. And she's just like, so I'm like, okay, if this is what's going to make you feel better so you can move on with your life, because we live in basically an all-white neighborhood. So being called the N-word and sticking up for yourself can be a big deal for moving forward. So I'm like, okay, if you do it, you do it. I'm still not going to be mad because he deserves it, but I'm against it now. So anyways, the next day I take her to school. I don't get no phone calls. I'm expecting one. I pick her up and I'm like, so did you do it? And she's like, no, I couldn't find him. I'm sure she didn't look hard. I'm pretty sure at the end of the day, she didn't want to do it anyways. So it was incident free. And let me tell you, at the time, I was having bad thoughts. Like, I was going to go to the campus and obviously not touch the kids or anything, but tell them crazy stuff. Like, I'm about to pay everyone on this playground $20 to jump you guys. And then go a little old school. I'm about to beat your dad's ass. Something like that. So I actually thought her punching them was the lesser evil. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe my moral compass is not correct. But long story short, this mom's an idiot. Not only did she tell her daughter to punch boys in the face, she also blasted it on TikTok. Oh, I'm sure no one's gonna make fun of her daughter now. I'm sure she's real tough and fast. That's how all fat girls are. So if you have anything to add to this video, then comment below. Tell me what you think. But don't tell me I shouldn't say fat. But whether or not you think I should say fat or not, I'm still gonna need you to hit that bell like the hunchback. Also click that hit checker button and subscribe with me. And I'll see you on the next trip.
Day and night. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. All my life. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Can't help I. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real. That's why I. Keep it real. Keep it real. Keep it real.